Good morning, Leif Matheson, Planning Operations with the Orleans Complex. I've got your morning operational update. So starting here in Division Alpha, crews continue to work the left side of this slop over direct from Salmon River Road up towards DP9 and Yellow Jacket Ridge. They've been going direct on that piece of line. They had crews in there making good progress. Continue to work that today. Night IR does not show any movement in there. Heat on the line, but no movement through the night. So we're going to continue that operation today. As you come around from Yellow Jacket down through that piece of fire that had flanked into Murderer's Gulch, crews were in there yesterday, anchored up from the road, trying to cut that out direct. Again, on the IR from last night, it shows some heat along the line, but it doesn't show significant movement. So crews are going to get back in there and continue that operation. Last night, there's the nose of this ridge that runs down to the forks of the Salmon. You have Salmon River Road and you have the Sawyer's Bar Road. Crews did some firing around the nose of that ridge to get an even line of fire and back it down towards the road system. They stopped firing just above the road system about 300 feet, and they're going to let that back down today. So crews will be in there watching that, holding it, potentially doing a little bit of tactical lighting, but for the most part, we'll let that back into the road system. And that should help secure the rest of that line into that road junction. Moving around into Division Golf, crews were able to make access up and towards DP 56 last night, and with aerial ignition and a little bit of hand lighting, they were able to bring fire down through DP 52 and tie it into the top end of that fire from the previous nights. So this has fire along the ridge line and a little bit around the corner that had about 500 feet of depth and maybe a little bit more. So that should be something that they'll be holding on today and let that continue to back in into McNeil Creek as that slowly works its way up the hill. So good operation there, a lot of work done. There is still some work to get this back down to the road system and get that held, but a lot of good work on that ridge line last night. That's been a lot of effort in there picking up these slop overs. There's still some work to pick up those slop overs. There was a spotted over in an old burn into a snag patch, so crews have to work super cautiously through there to make sure they can get in there safely and do that work. Not a lot of changes up here in Division Hotel or Tango. Up towards DP 60, things are still backing up there slowly. Not a lot of movement towards the line there. Not a lot of movement towards the line on DP 70. Coming around into X-ray, things are holding nicely above Butler Creek and the Butler structures. The spot fire that we had 2 days ago now, they're going to be back in there today, but that had been lined and they're just mopping that up. Coming back around Alpha along the road system back into Nordheimer, things are looking real good.